Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. In this video we're going to learn about journals. So what is journal? Most financial transactions are posted to the journal ledger through documents such as purchase invoices and sales orders. However, if you want to use a different process for such activities like purchasing, payments, refund or expenses or anything like that, so you can use journals. So let's say we're going to go to journals and select that from tell me options. So we got this screen as a journal. So let's say we're going to start doing a refund, for example, to a customer. So that's the posting date, VAT date, document type is refund. You can choose anything else if you want. You can choose a payment, invoice, credit memo, or finance charge memo, or reminder, or refund. And that's your document number. Obviously it goes to the posted journals, and then here you can select for example GL accounts, customers or vendor or bank account. So we're gonna, let's say we can do the GL accounts. So which account you want to choose, 82100 for example. We choose account payable domestic. So we're going to give, for example, because I'm not covering the accounting concepts here, it's just how to use Business Central. So currency code we leave it as a local. If you leave it as empty, channel posting type is, let's say, because of the sales. Posting group, let's say we created this in previous videos, and local. General product posting group as local retail. Let's say we put £15 or dollars. That's a GL account, so you can select balancing account as well. So for example, I'll say I want to use the same account to balance it. Then here you can save sales on balance journal posting group. Balance journal business posting group is you can choose local from here. Balance journal product posting group, you can choose also local retail. So this is in regards to this account we post in it. That was this area was posting groups were covering this side, and we're not putting any default code or any correction side. If you put the information there, you can put refund dash customer. Department code, which department is doing it. Let's say for example admin's doing it, and customer group, which customer group is this. You can say small, and you can go right, and you can say which sales person Joe is doing it. Sales campaign code, it was a winter campaign, you can say that. Business group code, okay, let's say it was for something to do with home. Jobs code, we created this job before. Purchase code, you can put Marty's doing it, and location, lastly you can say store A. So this is how you fill in the details for the journal. And if you want to post this journal, you can click post. And you want to post the journal, yes. So it's successfully posted. So if you want to check this, so you can go to posted journals. So this is the line we just posted, and it says £15. That shows the account details, what GL account we used there, account payable domestic, and that's your document number. Obviously it's the number series, and GL register number is that. And this covers your posting groups, and obviously the area by the VAT posting group. Quantity, we didn't mention it, we just said the amount only £15, so that shows debit amount. And if you go next, we did not put any VAT information, so that's why it's 0. So balancing account, we put the D is a GL account, and the 82100 is that account. So where is it from? Sales and posting group for these sides. And who's done it, which department was it? Admin's done it. and what customer group was a small, and journal, and obviously this is journal batch name. So you can also see this account on chart of accounts. Let's say, for example, chart of accounts, and the account number is 82100. It's just loading. So let's search for 82100. So that's the account we're looking for. Obviously, it's the liability side account. Let's if we go back, then it will probably show you the whole list. So that's the account. Here we go. That means it's I'll be using account current liabilities. Obviously, it's going out, so it's not coming in. So that's why it's in balance sheet. It's not in income statement. That's liability, so that's the begin total where it's the current liability is starting from, and these are the postings, and that's the end of that. We should have checked this before. Obviously there will be a difference of balance if we post anything through journal as well, because we posted into this GL account. That's how it works with journals. So there's another kind of journal as well, which is obviously called payment journal. If you go to Tell Me option and for payment journals, so it's almost a kind of similar thing. You can say that it's gonna ask for the batch name. What's the batch name? Is obviously cash. You can click there and you can check different batches of journals as well. So you got cash, journal, or payment reconciliation. So you can do that from there. And obviously you fill in this information. For example, if you want to reimburse an employee, you can put the payment details in payment journal. So it's going to work like the same we worked in the previous journal. We posted the previous journal. It's going to be you can see different accounts you use in here, and obviously the information you sending to the GL account. So let's say we want to pay to an employee. For example, if we use the same account, for example, like that. So recipient bank account details, obviously you're going to need that details. We haven't got anything there. Message to the recipient, your refund, or just for refund. No, sorry, it wasn't refund, it was reimburse account payable. Currency code is the same. Payment method, which payment method you're going to use. So you set up these all account methods when you set up bank accounts. So let's say we're going to go through the account, send it to bank account. Payment reference, you can put the reference, for example, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Creditor number 362 321, or whichever example. And let's say £50 or $50. It's going to ask you the same thing here as well, so you can see balancing account and all these different informations. Obviously that's for payment journal, so you need to have all this information. I'm not going to go too deep into that because it's going to make the video very long. So it was just a basic concept to show that there are payment journals as well to make the payments. So a few more things in journals. You've got this the option to post, and you can get standard journals. You can also renumber it, you can reconcile it. We're going to learn about these later on. You can manage the line, and you can request approval for a journal as well. And this side it covers the payroll. Obviously, if you want to import and payroll transactions, that's about the line. That's for incoming documents. Obviously, creating incoming documents from files or anything like that. And that's show fewer columns or show more columns if you want to do that. In more options, we'll probably have more detailed options which you can check it. but mostly you use just the basic information for journals to post a transaction or payment. So I hope you understand the basic concept of journal. How to set up a bank account, which is a topic in MBA 800 exam, which says the topic heading is set up journal and bank account. So we're starting the new topic, you can say that. So the start basics of bank account is that we use bank accounts in Business Central to keep track of your our big banking transactions. Accounts can be denominated in your local currency or a foreign currency. Normally when it's local, then you leave the field empty. I mean, after you have set up bank accounts, you can also use the check printing options, and the bank accounts include extra functionality or for payment reconciliation, bank reconciliation, or import and export of bank files. So you go to Tell Me option, choose bank accounts. So these are already made, so we're going to make a new one. So you fill in all the basic details. You can put the name there, or you can select from there. Let's say, for example, we choose this one, the name of the bank. Let's say HSBC, branch number, any number which is the branch number, and account number, 7, yeah. You want to block it, you can block as well. Bank's address, let's say High Street, Gainesheath. City, probably you can choose it from there. It should normally give you some of them from there, so you can put this Beagle, yeah, Birmingham, and you put the county, West Midlands, and that's what's good set up. So you put phone number 7, yeah, mobile, so that was mobile number. So you can just put landline number, so 1121, like that. Contact, you can put the contact name, admin, or you can put bank manager. Email address, hsbc@hsbc.com or .co.uk. Homepage, you can mention, if you got any homepage, mention posting site. You go to the posting currency. If you leave it empty, that it's going to be a local currency, or you can choose any of the currencies from there. It should be GBP. Let's put G. No, it's not giving me pounds one. But either way, obviously it's a trial version, so you can pick anything. So let's put this one. Last check number. What was the last check number? And you can put transit number as well. Last statement number. Let's say 121212. And payment statement number. Yeah. Number series. You can choose any of the series because you already set up these series before. This is specific series for bank accounts. So you can see assembly blanket orders, and for assembly orders separate, post assembly orders, assembly codes, or bank. So you can choose bank, and you can fill in these details. In transfer, let's say we've already got. So you put transit number, and you could SWIFT code, and you could put IBAN number, GBP. Sorry. HSBC, yeah, and payment export. You can do the payment export side, the bank statement import and import. Let's see, say yes, and you can do show more for more options. So you can select all of these options as well, and show more here, so you can see different options here. And bank account posting group is very important because this is how it's gonna save it to the GL account, which goes to the chart of accounts, whatever transactions you do through this number series or by selecting this number. on any document. So let's say if we say check-in, let's do that. The Microsoft page open. Sorry about that. Avoid direct posting. So don't use a GL account that allows direct posting in your bank account posting groups. Direct posting will break the connection between the bank account ledger entry and GL account ledger. When you reconcile your bank account, the entire posted directly to the GL account won't be included, and it will be difficult to complete the reconciliation. So you can read this for yourself as well. If you go back to our bank account series, the account, so you can see we got all the information of them. So I just want to mention about the very important thing here is block. It says it specifies the related record is blocked from being posted in a transaction. For example, customer that is declared insolvent or an item that is placed in quarantine specifies that the related record is blocked from being posted in transactions. For example, a customer that is declared insolvent or an item that is placed in quarantine. So you can automatically do that, and it's going to block it. And you can also do this, which the option came on the other page. We've seen the other page says disable automatic payment matching. So you can, if you want to do it automatically, then you can do that, but normally you have to reconcile it yourself. It's better for accountants to reconcile it to check actually if things matching with the payments. If you're using few companies, like you want to enable for intercompany transactions, you can enable this option and use as default or currency. So you just switch this on, and it's going to use the default currency as well. So the match tolerance side, it specifies that related record is blocked from. Specifies which tolerance the automatic payment application function will apply the amount, including tolerance matched rule for this bank account. So these are the basic information you set up with the bank account, and then to set up all the information, and then you'll be able to use the bank account. We've given some options there. So the first one is mentioned as dimension. So you can set up dimension there, which the dimension you set up already as global, and obviously the specific side, the shortcut ones. And you can mention what dimension value code you want to use. You can choose from here, and what the code mandatory you want to use, or same or no code. So that's what we learned in dimensions. And you can put allow value filter as well. The next one is let's go back. To check the basic statistics, you can also click there and check the account details, so balance, if there is any balance there or anything, or is there any net change, anything like that. You can put the comments, and you can put the contact, the balance, and same like if you click there, it will give you more information, which obviously we will learn later on, obviously when we connect to different areas to like let's say receivable setups, account receivable setups, and everything. So we'll learn about these, how to connect bank accounts with that as well. I was mentioned it's very important about this. So that was bank account posting groups. If you go to the bank account posting groups, then we can see we set up these 4 accounts, banking groups, posting groups, and that's the value. So that's a GL account, which is what we're using for posting. So let's say we were using check-in. So if you go to check-in, and then you go to chart of accounts. And if we search, we will be able to see the banking group. So petty cash. You can click there, and you can see the GL account. So this is the major thing. Obviously, whatever you create in Business Central, I said in previous videos as well, it goes to the GL account and GL account through chart of accounts. So all the informations obviously we use in these forms, or customer, vendor, item, or any posting groups, or any accounts or anything that goes through GL accounts. That's basically the major part, is that if you don't post through if you don't put the posting accounts, that means whatever you do with this, it's not going to go to the GL accounts. That means it's not going to update the chart of accounts as well. So just make sure you're in the right posting groups for right forms of Business Central, because without that it's impossible to complete the chart of accounts with all the transactions and everything. So that was the end of the video, so thanks for watching.